Hello, this is Stephanie McDuffie in response to week three's video reflective prompt. How do the internet and social networking influence the developmental challenges that today's children and youth must confront? I think internet and social networking influence these challenges because a lot of times our kids are growing up so fast and the images that they see online aren't necessarily depicting reality or the best people to look up to. And so I think these are definite developmental challenges. I think that students are able to see things that maybe they should not be seeing if they're in a certain age range. I think that they are exposed to many different types of activities that they should not be exposed to, which has led to younger and younger children getting involved in things, illegal or illicit activities. And I think that's something that they must confront. They're also confronted now with cyberbullying. We had a huge problem with cyberbullying at our school with different apps that we'd never heard of as the adults on our campus that only the students knew about. And some of our students as young as like kindergarten had accounts on these social media apps. And it was sad because they were being exposed to things and comments that I think children in elementary school should not be exposed to. I think the internet and social networking can strengthen their ability to deal with these challenges because if we can teach them the correct social norms and ways to empower themselves, then they can go ahead and deal with these challenges in a productive manner. They won't be sucked into the black hole of what the internet is. I think especially now as adults with the upcoming elections and especially with all of the things that are going on and the things that are being said, a lot of times we're even susceptible to being drawn into, an argument online because our face is not connected necessarily with our comment, or it doesn't really affect our reputation in the quote unquote real world because it's all online. And so if we're able to teach the social norms of an etiquette of dealing with the internet and social media, I think that it will definitely help strengthen their ability to deal with some of those challenges. I think that one of the things that the internet and social media is especially great for is connecting our students with other people around the world, people that they would never be exposed to. And I think that's a great thing. We just, again, need to teach them the proper etiquette for all of this, safety precautions. We need to be teaching parents how to be looking at these students' phones and computers and what to look for and what is considered cyberbullying and, is your child participating in it, and how to really look for things in their own lives that might be affecting them that we don't even know about because it's all happening online. I think that it definitely weakens their ability sometimes to deal with these challenges being on the internet and social media, like I said earlier, because even as adults we fall prey to getting riled up and putting our dog in the fight, so to speak, regarding politics. But as a child we don't have those reasoning skills, so they're more easily susceptible to being drawn into something that they shouldn't be drawn into. They're going to say their 2 cents. They're going to, write a comment. And sometimes that can backfire on them because then they're drawn into it. And especially with all the new bullying laws and cyberbullying included in that, anyone who's involved can be responsible for the outcome. And so that could mean suspensions or expulsions, things of that nature. So we really need to make our children aware of what they need to do on the internet, how they need to act responsibly, the things that they need to stay away from. And as adults and as parents, we need to teach our parents to give students, boundaries within their social media, what can and can't be put up, what can and cannot be said. And as teachers, we need to show them good examples of social media and internet interactions. We need to show them the positives, the research that you could do, connecting with people all over the world, even having like a school blog or a classroom blog where they can write, even if it's just within your own personal computer server, on your school campus that people can look at, giving them the opportunities to be positive and productive on the internet and social media instead of always showing the negative. I think it's a big challenge that we as educators are going to face and continue to face as the years go on, until we really, because it's such a new thing. It hasn't been, and it's been around a long time considering, but we've had opportunities throughout our history to really create these social norms, and now we're having to do that with the internet and social media, and they're not all created yet. So we really need to step back, take a look, reflect, and then what opportunities do we have as educators to teach the proper way to use those things for our students to be successful.